Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Space to maneuver at the 40. And all the way up to the 46. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. 54 yards. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here.
Hey, 0, 0, 0. Man, move it. You got to get that. Mike 48, Mike 48.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. This fielded at the 2. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
2 yards, good enough for a first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go with Hill here on 1st down. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the 1st quarter. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. Nice throw there by Jackson. You think about what a boost he gave Baltimore the middle of last year, led them to victories in 6 of their last 7 games as a starter, replacing Joe Flacco, who had the hip issue. And that strong finish was good enough for the Ravens to capture their first AFC North crown since 2012. And now Jackson's a known commodity. He's the unquestioned starter, and with increased expectations and pressure on the former Heisman Trophy winner. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Flush to his right. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. Don't get nervous. Jim.
Here's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Touch 50.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A second down run with Lewis. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards, a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
To throw again on second down. Wilson eluding the pressure right. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. First down carry for Henry. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down now. It's Lewis, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Dion Lewis with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Now it's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.